The truth is, when we met up, there was someone... No, His Highness's men were there. I was afraid they'd think... No. In any case, I had to say those things to you.
His Grace's men? The one who arranged the meetup was His Grace himself. So why would his men... Oh, I get it now. You were just scared of being seen. A young man from a great family didn't want to be seen with a palace maid.
No, that's not true. You know how I feel about you.
I don't know how you feel. Yes, I might be just a maid, but I have my dignity. If you do care for me, or if you don't, what you have done to me broke my heart. I don't trust you. I must have been crazy then, to ask His Majesty to help me see you. So now, you and I are finished. Please, Lord Gao, may you leave now so I can keep working.
Will you please stop being like this? I know the significance of the belt. Zhen.
Get out of here! The belt means nothing to me! Get out!
Listen to me!
Get out!
Zhen!
Go away!
Listen to me! Fine. I get it. I know you won't listen to what I want to say. But one day soon, one day I'll see you and make you understand. Zhen, I'll go now. I hope you'll be a great official. Live your dream.
What is this? It's iron. The old clay has no iron. So that's why. Where do you get the water for this tree?
Rainwater and well water. Our master said that it needs acid, so she always poured vinegar onto the roots.
So that's it. Danyang, can you get me some soil?
Sure.
Zhen, you're looking really calm. Do you feel confident about this one?
I can't hide it from you, can I? I found out that the reason why the porcelain was greenish and brownish because of the vinegar. It made iron. The vinegar poured by my master dissolved the iron in the soil. You see, the top layer I used before had no iron. That's why the porcelain was so white the last time. I thought it would be the same now, except the soil this time was deeper and full of iron. Because there's so much of it, it meant the porcelain wouldn't become white enough. But this time, I got to use a magnet to remove all the iron. I'm sure it will be white this time.
Impressive. You're brilliant. I'm sure this will work.
Lord Zhu, it's white! Lord Zhu, it was a success! Miss Liu, you see?
Zhen, from now on, don't call me Lord Zhu. Just call me Uncle Zhu, okay?
Okay. I'd be happy to call you that.
John, white porcelain. I didn't know Lu Zhen could be so talented. I knew she was capable, but this is a work of art. Yanfu, deliver these teacups to Consort Xiao. please tell her to make some tea, and I'll taste it with her later.
Yes.
Zhan, tell Lu Zhen for me. I would like something else made. A lovely white basin.
Wish I could. Lu Zhen's ignoring me.
Huh? But I thought that she... I bet Lu Zhen doesn't like you anymore, because you say such dumb things. That's fair. I thought only I was ignored by strong women. I didn't think they'd be ignoring you as well.
Your Majesty.
All right. Yanfu, take this down. Qingjing Hall's Lu Zhen will be in 8th rank, working in the treasury. She's allowed to stay where she is now. She can stay at Qingjing Hall.
Yes.
How's that? That sounds good, doesn't it? It's pretty quiet at Qingjing Hall, so you can see her privately.
Madame Du is here!
Madame Du, I'm quite surprised to see you here. I'm glad that you came. For years, you have lived in Jingshin Courtyard. What brings you here to Internal Affairs today?
I came for a favor. Today, Lu Zhen will be promoted. I taught her a few things. I hoped I'd be the one to put on her headgear.
Oh, right, I see. No wonder. Miss Lu has been developing some great skills. She had you as a wonderful teacher to help her out. All right, I'll let you put it on her.
Madame Lo, you've made me happy.
Please.
Madam, why did you...
I have no choice. Madame Du is the daughter of a duke, so it's wise to show respect.
Lu Zhen is here! The award ceremony will now commence.
Now calm down. You'll be like us soon, so stay reserved. Bow your head. By His Majesty, we promote Lu Zhen to an 8th rank official. We hope that you will stay diligent and serve with pride.
I'll stay diligent, and I'll serve this great country with great pride.
Get up. Madame Liu of the Treasury has resigned from her post. She has fallen ill. That means you'll be given full authority over the Treasury Division.
Many thanks, Your Excellency.
You don't call me that. You are like me. You're no longer a maid. You're an official. We are colleagues.
I did it. I'm no longer a maid.
Greetings, Madame Lu. Congratulations, Madame Lu.
In the many years to come, Lu Zhen would still remember this moment very clearly. From that day onwards, she would stop being a palace maid, and through her own efforts, regain that long-lost recognition and respect from her peers.
Is that the new official, Madame Lu?
Yeah. Only half a year ago, she came in here with me. And then I went to Jingguang Hall while she was punished. Who'd have thought this would happen? She went from a 4th-rank maid to an official.
I know. I heard His Majesty likes her. The other new officials are only 9th ranks, but Madame Lu is an 8th rank. That's really shocking.
Careful. So here is the treasury. Inside the room back there, we keep the royal treasures. And there is the main hall. We hold important meetings with other officials. Yes, I've been there. Let's continue. Madam, here's the main hall. Everyone gather. Now greet Her Excellency. Greetings, Your Excellency. Get up. Madam, this girl is the head maid, Ling Lang. She has several tasks here. You're Ling Lang? I know you. Oh? And you're Ling Long. You have lovely names. I wish my name was nice like yours. This division is different from the other ones. Yes, it is. Other divisions only have a few first-rank maids. But here in the treasury, there are 10 first-rank maids. Ling Lang and I have been working here since we were little girls. We've never been in another division. Oh, madam, this is your desk. There's a courtyard behind the hall. If you feel tired, you can rest out there. You can live here, too. No. His Majesty let me stay at Qingjing Hall, but I'll be here during the day. Let me meet the others. Yes. In the entire treasury, there is a total of 68 maids working. Traditionally, there should be 4 officials, a 9th rank, an 8th rank, and a 6th and 7th. But for now, you're the only official in charge. The 5 units are storage, treasure, construction, decoration, miscellaneous, and I'm in charge of the treasure unit. Please greet Her Excellency.
Welcome to the treasury, Your Excellency.
Sisters, please rise. Let's not be formal. No. As I'm new here, I hope that we will be a great team. Let us make a good example for all.
Yes.
Where is she?
Just look at you. You offended her once before. She's self-conscious right now. Act graciously, and then you'll be all right. Relax. She wanted to go read the last few ledgers. I gave her a large stack of them. It'll drive her crazy.
Why'd you do that? Won't she get angry?
I'm not scared. She might be our boss right now. But since we started, the turnover of them has been quite high. These officials come and go as they wish. You know that the ones who are truly calling the shots here are palace maids like you and me.
Yeah, but I think this Lu Jin will be different to our last boss. She gained such huge recognition so quickly, and she can still reside at Qingjing Hall. That's quite a privilege.
Don't be afraid. Just show her a little bit of respect. If they're noble people, they're not competent. Didn't you hear? Earlier, she called us all sisters. Why would a good official humble herself like that?
But isn't she one of Madame Lo's girls?
One of Madame Lo's? Come on. Our last boss used to be one of her girls, too. And when she needed to see the ledger, goodness, she fainted when she saw how much there was. She couldn't do it. Then, after that, she had to rely on us to help. Let's go. So tell me, it says that in Mingguang's 4th year, the imperial concubine got earrings. And then in the 6th year, the concubine passed away. The law says the earrings should come to us. So then why is there only one earring?
That was so long ago. Maybe the concubine broke the other?
Why wasn't it checked properly? Also, in Huang Jian's rule, 10 kilos of gold was brought. A golden pagoda was made in honor of the empress, but the ledger said it only weighed 9 kilos. What happened to the other gold?
Madam, what about the repairs? Even though 9 was marked down, there's wear and tear, correct?
Yeah.
Even if the craftsmen hired did a terrible job, they wouldn't need that much. You'd expect just a few grams to take care of the repairs. And you told me before that the maids were selected carefully to manage the treasures. So none of this makes sense.
Well, I'm not so sure. Maybe ask the craftsmen?
Not yet. I can speak to them later. But right now, you two should sort out these ledgers.
Yes, of course.
Now what? She's checking the accounts. Lu Zhen won't let anything slide. She's too meticulous. She's smarter than our last boss.
Strange. I thought her dad's a governor, but she's smarter.
Let's figure out how we should deal with her. She'll check your unit's accounts, and then she'll begin on mine. She'll see how messy it all is, and then she will accuse us of being a problem. She'll know we stole, and then we will be punished.
Relax. She has power now and wants to show off. We'll figure out a way to get out of this.
Are you sure?
That girl, Lu Zhen. She's running the treasury now, and she's become an 8th rank.
It must be difficult to run it by herself. You see, when the cat's away, the mice will play.
I think the maids in her division are helping her out. I heard she needs help sorting the messy accounts.
Looks like there's no need to fight with her. She's already digging her grave. Those accounts are Madame Lo's territory. We just need to stand back and watch those two fight it out.
Look, the 2 numbers for the pearls don't add up. And the incense amount is too high. You can't tell me there are no mistakes here.
I'm sorry. I read the word incense wrong. I thought that it meant the special scent balls.
Check it all again.
Yes.
Tell me. Here's 39 taels of gold. How did it become 51 after 20 was added?
Madam, they aren't too good at math. They'll make mistakes. Don't you think?
Madam, I already told you this before. These books are a nuisance. And all the accounts from previous rulers are even worse. Just trust me. It'll take forever to sort them out. I believe that, Madam, you should stop this. Focus on the new ones from now on. Don't you think they're more important? Aren't they? Huh?
All right. You can stop.
Madam's wise.
Madam, I don't understand. I'm usually so nice to them. But I see them act so hypocritical. That Linglong keeps smiling at me and fawns on me, but I know that she got the other maids to oppose me.
You still don't know office politics. Imagine working for 10 years, and you'll retire very soon. But one day, a new concubine is appointed. She makes you wash the floor a few hundred times and wash your clothes. How do you feel?
But who would be that crazy?
Well, in the eyes of your palace maids, you're that concubine. Your division manages treasure. It's the richest division we have. People say you could scrape off 20 grams of gold dust from the cups and bowls. You're finding the corruption of the past dynasties, but what about the corruption happening right now? Remember this. There's no fish in a clear river.
Yeah, you're right. But I can't compromise so easily.
First, you have to compromise so you can get stronger. Your intentions were good. It's just your methods were wrong. I heard that. You even called the maids your sisters. You can't forget your status. You are a madam, so you can't treat the palace maids like they're still your equal now. If any of them think that you're easygoing with them, they're going to walk all over you. I would say, find faults with a few maids, make an example of them, show them who's in charge.
Really? I can't. I can't punish them.
Don't forget, we're in the palace. People will obey you if you apply the right methods.
Yes, I know, but I hate hurting someone.
It's good to be kind, but if you're too soft-hearted, you will not advance in the ranks.
Madam, to be where I want, I will work hard, but I will not get there by being mean. Also, the steps I take will only be at the pace that I want it to be.
She said that?
Yeah, she really did. Don Young's always on her side. She wouldn't lie to me.
Sometimes she seems more ambitious than men. Which is great. It suits the role I gave her.
But the messy accounts of the treasury have upset her. Hey, what if I secretly punish the maids for her?
No, please don't. You know that she hates me. And if she found out that we tried to help her, she would never speak to me. But then again, she's now an official. She can't rely on my help now. That's the path she has chosen.
What are we doing here? Do you know what she's doing?
What is the point of all this? Why are we here? Speak up.
Let's settle down. So recently, I wanted to check the old accounts here. But then I realized we had a problem. Some here have been lazy with their work, opposing me behind my back. Last night I received some advice that I should punish those people. If they learn their lesson well, then they'll never disobey me again. But I don't think I'm capable of being cruel like that. My methods will be different. We'll work together. In 5 groups, you'll check 14 years of books. When you come across a questionable entry, just write it down on the paper there. But if I find out that a group's ledger does not tally up, your salary will be taken away from you. The Treasury has a total of 70 years of ledgers. So if we work together, we can check all of them within a single day. While we work, you are not allowed to leave the main hall, or else. Okay, let's get to work.
Madam, you said that we can't leave the main hall. But what about our lunch and dinner?
Today, work is more important than food. If you don't finish this, you're going to starve. Listen, I'm the same. If I don't finish, then I will starve as well. I'm leading by example. Linglong, is that fair?
Of course, madam.
sorry. Please spare my life. I'm sorry. Please spare me.
Look at what you did. You deliberately spilled ink over the book so Madame Lu wouldn't find out.
No, I didn't.
You think you can lie to Madame Lu? Madam, this maid has to be punished quickly.
Enough. It's no big deal. Don't make a fuss. Linglong, dry the book out in the yard.
What?
Even with the ink, once it dries, you can read it in the sunlight.
But Madam...
Enough! The book's really old. She wasn't here then. How could she be covering up her tracks if she wasn't around then?
Thank you for sparing me.
All right, this matter is over now. But you must pay the price for what you did. Okay, I'll have you draw water for them for 3 days.
Yes, madam. I will do a good job.
Get up. Today, the task you're doing is not a punishment. I just want to know what sort of assets exist in this division. I know, the ledgers are a big mess and there's a deficit. But that's why we have to sort all of this out now. It's like a bad pimple that keeps growing. It hasn't become full-blown yet, but it will happen one day. We know, the process is painful, but once it's popped, it will begin to heal. And I'm promising all of you, no matter what we find here, I won't make this hard. All we're doing today is our job. It's not a punishment. Also, the group which finishes work first will get 2 gold taels. Second place will get 1 tael. And third place will get a quarter tael.
That's great.
What? Not enough?
Oh, no, not at all. Thank you, madam.
What I have said today applies to you too. You'll stop causing trouble.
All right.
Madam, why are you here?
I came to see how you've been showing your authority.
Madam.
I'm surprised that you're quite good at being the boss.
Well, I learned from you on what I should do.
Oh, don't flatter me. I never rewarded you with taels of gold.
When I managed a store, I used this tactic, and it worked. The employees had motivation to work. They did a great job. It's a shame that I will lose some gold from this, but I suppose it's worth it if it will motivate these girls.
I think you made the right choice of working at the treasury. I was a little worried you couldn't cope.
It's fine. I can manage.
Just try not to push them too hard. Try not to let the other divisions find out. That might not be wise.
Thanks for the advice.
Madam, it's now midnight. Also, I heard that you were ill recently. Why don't I go to the kitchen and get you some food?
No.
It might...
I said before that no one will eat until we have finished.
But madam, even if you're fine, please think about your maids.
How much have we done?
We've done 80%.
My word is my bond. But you've made a fair point too. And at this rate, one of them might faint soon. All right then. You and Linglong get some goat milk for them.
Thank you, Madam Lu.
Madam, you should drink too.
Leave it. I'm fine.
Madam, why must you do this?
I'm really okay. I'm letting them drink so they don't fall ill. But I have to keep my own promise.
Hey, Linglong, why aren't you drinking the goat milk?
From now on, whatever she does, I'll do too. In Mingguang's third year, there was a shortfall of 50 taels of gold, and in the fourth year, as you said before, a jade earring went missing, but it was verified later that it was broken by the next princess. As for Huang Jian's pure gold, please forgive us, madam. The 40 grams left over had been shared among a few maids and myself. I'm so sorry.
I'm just pleased that you're honest. I won't pursue what happened before, but don't ever steal from the treasury again. I want this place to be transparent and honest. If you remember this, I'll help you top up the shortfall.
Thank you for sparing us. Madam, Ling Lang and I were disrespectful to you before. Please forgive us. From now on, both of us will treat you with such loyalty. Please believe me.
All right. I used to be a palace maid too. I know it's hard, and I'll try to be fair too. So, we checked the books, but how will we top up all the deficit?
Madam, please don't worry. The deficit might be high, but we found a couple items when we checked the inventory. We don't know when we received them, madam, as there aren't any records, but they all seem to be rather valuable.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Amazing. We'll use them to top up the deficit. As for the missing ornaments, we'll get replacements for them soon.
Huh? Madam! Madam!
Why can't you look after yourself? Don't be so reckless. You fainted after 2 days of working there. If people find out, they'll laugh at you.
Wow, you've become such a nag now you're the head maid. I wonder who it was that slipped and fell right into the mud when she commanded her maids to scour the pond.
So I made a bad mistake. You know how clumsy I am. Hey, you put me in charge of everything. You insisted I be the head maid.
Yeah, but don't be lazy. Even a clumsy duck will be able to find the pond if it knows which path to take.
Sister, ducks taste really good. And after it's eaten prawns, just trust me, they're even tastier.
Fine, just forget it. Also, my suffering has been worth it. After this incident, all those maids won't be opposing me again.
I guess your tactics were good.
Greetings, madam.
You, leave us.
Yes.
So you checked all the accounts. At your division, then?
Yes.
You've done quite well. In just 2 days. You won them over. They respect you. I'm surprised that you're this good at coming up with schemes.
Madam, that's not true. I didn't mean to...
What's wrong? I was praising you. Did you know there's been many of us since the creation of North Qi? But Xu Linghan was the only female official from the former dynasty who could discuss imperial affairs with male officials.
Was it because she was a child of the Xie?
Wrong. It's because the others were incompetent. They just cared about the harem. They were only fit for cosmetics. We have female officials, not just to promote high-ranking maids, but to find talented women in the palace to serve our country. It's a shame that the ones I have met only know how to fawn upon the higher-ranking madams, or how to safeguard their own authority. Only you are smart with a patient mind. You've impressed me. You can be really ruthless. I know that you are worthy of my teachings.
Madam, I don't think I'm ruthless.
As I said, I'm praising you. I'm glad you're ruthless. You have to be in your role, or you won't get far. Zhuge Liang was a wise prime minister, and he set up Zhou Yu without blinking an eye. Zhao He of Han was virtuous. However, Han Xin had still died in his arms. Great officials have all had to live with the blood on their hands. Lu Zhen, all the methods you've used recently have been very effective. So, from this day onwards, I'm going to teach you well. If you can learn from my methods, then I can assure you, you'll soon be on equal footing with Lo Qingqiang.
Madam, you're mistaken. I'm not thinking that far.
Oh? Are you sure? Have a think and come back to find me. But listen, you have to think carefully. Don't you really want to become the ruler of the harem? Don't you want to prove to us that you're better than the men in the court and discuss politics like they do? Lu Zhen, I know what's inside your heart. I know you better than you do.
Sister. She's nuts, huh?
She isn't. She's wise.
She has won their trust in a very short space of time.
I heard that Lu Zhen had punished all the maids by not letting them eat. I thought the whole place would be in chaos. But I went there and saw that it was fine. Even the head maid, Ling Long, respects Lu Zhen now.
Isn't she shrewd? I wonder who's been advising her. Recently, Prince Changguang found a very large deficit in the revenue accounts.
That's right.
And since those have been checked, maybe the others should be checked too. A good job for all of the 6 divisions.
I get it. The divisions involving money are mostly managed by Madame Lo, huh?
In this world, there's no such thing as perfect accounts. Soon I will ask for a decree, so all the accounts can be checked. Or else Lo Qingqiang might think that we're causing her trouble.
The decree says that the Internal Affairs will be working with the Ministry of Revenue from this day onwards to check accounts. That's all.
Understood.
You know how to check the accounts. I'm sure your division can handle what's needed here. I'll give you 4 hours to check all your accounts and report to us. If there's a fault, then it's on you.
You don't need to worry about that. All the ledgers have already been sorted. You can take them now. That Wang Xuan is evil. But it's no surprise that she made this decree. So, what's the update?
Well, the accounts division is missing 10,000 taels. And in the kitchen, they're missing some rice and charcoal. But that's okay.
And the treasury?
They're good. They had no problems. Lu Zhen had their accounts checked. Even the senior officials in the Ministry of Revenue praised her division's work. They were great. And I believe Madame Wang wanted to cause trouble for her. She checked Lu Zhen's work, but couldn't find a single mistake.
Good. That Lu Zhen has truly made me proud. Write a petition. Tell His Majesty about Lu Zhen. Make sure that you praise her a lot. If His Majesty ends up rewarding Lu Zhen, then my faults will disappear. If Consort Xiao intervenes, she can't snatch away my hard work.
By the mandate of heaven, His Majesty decrees that Lu Zhen of the Treasury Division is smart and alert. She'll be given 2 jeweled belts and 50 taels of gold for the work that she's done. That's all.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
You may rise. Lu Zhen, not only are you a porcelain expert, but you're also good at management.
You flatter me. I'm just doing what I'm supposed to do.
All right. Stop being so modest. I gave the white vase you made for me to the Empress. She loves what you did and wants to reward you. But I would love a few more items made. Do you think you could make them?
Just tell me what you'd like.
I would love to spend this time with you now, but I have to speak to the Ministry of Works. Do this. Follow Yuanfu next door, and there, someone will tell you what I want made. Remember them.
Yes.
Madam, wait here for a moment. Someone will join you soon.
Thank you, Yuanfu.